There is no more important message than the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we found that there's no more powerful medium than through visual communications. One of the most exciting things for us has been when we've had a chance to enhance the missionaries' presentations of the gospel on the field.
And it's not like our missionaries are lacking creativity or ignorant of ways to share the gospel. It's just that they don't have the training or the tools to do that in a visual way, and that's where we come in.
I think often when you begin a series or you're doing a teaching series or something, and we do the Bible study work and we've got the message, but I think the real powerful things often happens through creative things that we do to try to communicate that message. Well, we don't necessarily have the camera, we don't necessarily have the software to do it. I have no time to do that, so is there somebody in our church that could do it, that could pull it together? So I think sometimes our creativity is there, but we don't know how to do it. I don't know how to pull that together, how to make that happen. I just know it'd be a really good idea if I could present it that way somehow.
When it's used effectively, visual communication can have a tremendous impact.
I took a small DVD player to his house and we watched a Creation to Christ video. We got the DVD player out, we put it under the mango tree, and as we turned it on, he immediately told me, wait, could we stop? I said, sure. We stopped it. He says, wait, I want to go get some of my friends. So he took off, he came back a few minutes later and he gathered 10 people there, and they all watched this Creation to Christ video. Well, we turned when it was finished. He came to me and he said, oh, I wish I could have had more of my friends to come and see this. So a couple nights later, I brought a projector, we put the screen up on his house, and he himself went out and gathered 50 of his neighbors to come and view this presentation of the gospel.
For example, I've been to a lot of third world countries where just the appearance of a screen draws a huge crowd, even the back of my camera, and they gather en masse. One time I was in Africa and I saw this crowd gathering, and I was drawn to see what was going on. And as I approached, there was a 50-gallon drum with a old ancient tube TV on there wired somehow to a car battery, and the faces were just glued to what was on the screen.
It's amazing what happens when you go into a small village, you put up a sheet on their house and show a movie. Everybody in the village comes. They sit or stand for hours without moving, without saying a word, just in awe of that media.
One of the things that excites us the most is when we have a chance to have a direct outreach opportunity on the field. And we did this once in Hungary where we had a photo class. The missionary invited the people in his community to come to hear this great American photographer teach them about digital photography. And we actually spent every night one week just pouring our lives into these people and had a great time just teaching them about photography, but investing in their lives and spiritually as well. And the neat part about that is that years later, this missionary told us that now all 10 of those people who attended those classes are still somehow connected with that church. 2 of them have now become members, but all of them are still connected and associated and involved in activities and outreaches of that church. We are all passionate about carrying the gospel to every nation. And there might be a particular nation, a particular region that you feel drawn to, or that you pray for, or that God has laid on your heart. And you can sponsor that particular region or that country and help us to enhance the gospel presentation that goes forth in those regions.